What's good, y'all? We back. Today we're looking at CJ the Champ, The Trial of Conquest. I held off on this because I haven't seen it. I haven't finished it, but I ended up finishing it, so we're going to be watching it today. Mark, I like Mark. He's strong, but he be pissing me off sometimes. He be holding back. For someone that's a Viltrumite, one of the strongest species in the galaxy, like, you hold back way too much. A lot of the situations in this show could have been avoided if he would have just killed, because he was constantly on some, oh, we shouldn't kill nobody, killing is bad, and then he'd be like, oh, am I a bad guy for this? Oh, I'm a bad guy. Like, bro, who cares if they die? There are villains. Kill them. Oh, it wouldn't make me any better? Well, that's why you're in the situation you're at right now, bro. That's like somebody, you going into the room, you open the door, you see somebody essaying one of your cousins, your nieces or nephews, bro. Usually murder is bad, but a situation like that where it's super egregious and extremely foul and out of pocket, I could understand somebody killing him. Like, bro, kill. He doing some crazy stuff. Kill him. But hope y'all enjoy it. If you do, you know what to do. Great show, by the way. And let's get it started.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was
Conquest is going crazy.
What's wrong with him? That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
When I heard that Vine guy, I was relieved for the community, man. Because he was over there shitting them guys, man. I ain't gonna
Yeah, he did all of her bad too.
bro. If he wanted to
On
there,
foot.
he was gonna do it himself on feet by himself.
He was the devil, man.
Satan's greatest.
Yeah, something about Conquest, bro. Like, he not wrapped too tight. The elevator don't go all the way upstairs in his head. Watching this, I'm like, God, that you don't even have to do all that, bro. Bro just doing it for funsies. I'm like, dang. Holy moly.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this emergency trial.
Strong,
I'm gonna
though.
go ahead and tell you this right now. This was not planned. I had like 2 other videos I was working on.
Oh, yeah, we
for
seen
this
that
month,
one.
But I completely forgot that the man that I have had a seat reserved on this round table.
I don't think he would be able to kill Conquest, though.
Has finally made his debut.
Look at
so
Unc.
everything, and I mean everything, is getting put on hold right now because this monstrosity is the #1 priority right now. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado,
Let's get it.
yes.
Yes.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this special Exhibit S,
Oh, special.
Conquest, Satan's greatest soldier. So, do y'all remember back in season 2 when Anissa's trifling ass told Mark that the next time the Viltrumite
Yeah, she was working. I feel like with enough effort, if Mark wouldn't have went like completely like locked in, I feel like he could have possibly beat her, bro. He was kind of like trying to hold back too. He could have got her.
send somebody to Earth is gonna be somebody
Not easily,
10
but-
times worse than her. Yeah, this old is who she meant. Conquest.
Look at that
the most
orb, bro.
Terrifying Viltrumite in the Empire, and I really mean that because all the other Viltrumites are scared of this nigga, and I mean I don't blame him because this motherfucker
Crazy.
He love to scrap. Just take a glance at him.
Yeah, he crazy.
Old nigga with a prosthetic arm that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet,
That
and
is
a
crazy.
egregious nasty bald spot, and some crooked ass teeth. This man don't give a damn about his appearance at all, and that is a major sign to never with a nigga like this, cause they ain't got nothing to lose. They do this for the love of the game. So when he pulled up on Mark, motherfucker instantly says, "Stand ready for my arrival, worm." Already degrading this man on their first interaction. This is how you know this ain't gonna go well. Bro already thinks of him as fodder. So they start scrapping.
Treating him like that, too.
First punch, people already dead, flying like rag dolls. So let's just go ahead and get started on this murder count because it's gonna be a lot. You know
And then he was complaining like, oh my God, like so many people died. Like, bro, that's the name of the game. Folks is gonna die. It's gonna happen when there's villains coming in every hour by the hour. I did feel kind of bad because Mark didn't really get no break. He'll go through a real crazy little mission, come back like probably like a couple hours later, something new come. Finish, something new come. I was like, dang. That's why you gotta go full strength so you can hurry up and get them out the way though.
But let me just go ahead and say this. If you thought the collateral damage between Sukuna and Maharaga
Yeah, they was getting into it.
this is 10 times worse. So Conquest headbutts Mark and pile drives him into the ground. And after he pinned Bro down, he started telling Mark why he was actually here. And this is when we knew this nigga was crazy. He told Mark, right about now, Anissa's trifling skank ass would be yapping to you about, oh, we gotta do this for the Vilcherman blah, blah,
But I just want to do this for fun.
I'll tell you this right now, little nigga. I came here to whoop your ass for the love of the game. He really is about this life. Man said, fuck the objective. I came here to whoop your ass, nigga.
Insane.
Kiss my ass. So Mark punches him, and Conquest is just like, oh, fuck yeah. That's what I like to see, cowboy. So Mark starts slamming.
Conquest is a little freak too.
Then he
Little moving
kind
kinda.
of to the stratosphere and starts hitting him with that Injustice 2 Superman move, sending him all the way to space. But at this moment right here is when we figured out that this man is a freaky ass nigga.
Yeah.
He blew out a bubble of his blood, shaped it into a heart.
He ain't have to do all this, bro.
Excuse me? What do you mean by this? Nasty ass nigga. So Conquest rams him back into the atmosphere. They hit him with the right hook with the Infinity Gauntlet, and he just takes a nasty drop to the ground.
Mark stay getting beat on too.
That on 4K. Mark's mama watching this like, oh my god, my baby boy. I ain't gonna lie, out of anybody in this whole show, Debbie gotta have it the worst. Your son get his ass beat every Thursday. Your husband called you a damn pet, and then he fucked a cockroach.
Yeah.
And now you gotta take care of a
Yeah, the mom. I feel like the person who went through it the most was the mom. I think what was it? Her leg broke. The black guy broke the leg or something like that. Or staying with Omni-Man for the longest just to find out he looked at her like a dog, like a little pet. Your man cheat on you with the freaking an alien bug, an alien roach, and bring back home a son, his seed. Had her crashing out throughout season 1. You know, I feel bad. No, it's season 2,
man,
but
prayers up for
still.
Debbie, man. So while Mark was just knocked out, surviving like a 1 HP,
Totally.
trying to get his wits together while coughing up blood, he notices the
He
ground
coming.
starts to shake, and he knew
Yeah.
in his head, oh, fuck me.
Fast.
This man just altered the city. The amount of people that probably just died there is insane. If this is supposed to be downtown Chicago, which has a population of 244,000, and let's just
At least
say
100,000.
because a lot of people evacuated the city after the Invincible War. So let's say he just dropped off
Look at
1/8 of niggas. This man just killed about 30,000 motherfuckers with
That's
his
crazy.
ult. Oh man.
In
This
a-
nigga
in a
needs
couple
to be
seconds, bro.
stopped. Also, this is a clear act of terrorism, just to add that on there. So then he sends them flying, and then he hits Mark with
Bang.
the Justice 2 super move, and this man just gets flung.
But yeah, I don't
to
think-
another city, nigga threw his ass to another area.
With luck?
Well, after getting flung across the country, Mark sees Conquest coming at him at full speed, looking like
I think with luck, Mark could have possibly beat him. Could have. Maybe. If he was fortunate and he did every move right. But I feel like even with this, he was kind of holding back.
Ray Lewis, but
And that's what I be
Mark
talking
needs
about.
to stop, because he's just giving up at this point, and he's just like, please, I beg you, shut your ass up, nigga.
It's like-
Motherfucker, I'm having the time of
It's like, bro, he just said he came here for fun. You talking about some stop. You trying to tell a demon stop. He not going to stop. He going to keep going. Bro, you heard what Thug said. Horses don't stop. They keep going. I'm sorry. I just want to add that Thug line. But, bro, he literally said he came here for fun, bro. Forget the mission. He just wanted to just blow stuff up like a brute.
my life
savage.
right now. And you were over here complaining like a punk, pussy bitch. And man, just look at the collateral, bro. This man is missing.
Don't
his
care about
leg.
nothing.
He just called him an amputee. Oh, Lord. So while Conquest kept on yapping about how he was basically gonna kill everybody on the planet, Oliver comes in. That senior citizen across the block.
I frick with Oliver, but
Oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest.
he ain't have to do all of this. Bang! Oh my goodness.
Like a basketball. Oh my God. He slapped the soul.
He didn't have to do that.
Look at that impact frame.
See, that wasn't even necessary. That's a kid, bro. Come on, bro. Like, look at the impact. Look at his head smushed into the ground, dude.
Dear God. Just for that, bro. This man with child abuse. Because that was disgusting.
That's too much.
So he grabs Oliver midair. And he's like, hey, little purple squirt, what's your name? I like to know the name of my victims before I dismember.
Huh?
But Mark comes in and saves Oliver's life. And he starts begging to his little brother. He's like, Oliver, get your little ass out of here now. But Conquest did not care that Oliver.
Yeah, he should have left. I ain't gonna lie.
Because he just thought of him like another toy to play with.
He should have
so
left.
He tackles Mark and just starts slamming him through everything. This man pulled out the whole Broly moveset, dragging him through the ground and shit, and just throwing him like a pussy. And at this point, this wasn't even a fight anymore. This just became pure, unadulterated torture. Look at him just dragging him through shit, busting through every
Like it's a toy. Like a dog with a freaking toy. Look at it, bro.
Innocent civilians affected by collateral.
And he had to clock into his 9 to 5. Had no idea this was gonna happen. Wrong place, wrong time. Head first concrete. Neck broke. Dead.
Continues to rise as he slams Mark into the ground. You just hear them falling in the splat. Poor man just went face first into concrete. All
Had kids at home.
He was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Damn shame. Then look at this other dude, man. Come on, bruh. So then Conquest uses Marcus.
That's messed up.
Drags him all the way into this bus. And then after this, he proceeded to go on another yap sesh. Bro was like, you know, kid, seeing your face all bloody like this brings back some good memories. You see, this ain't the first time I whooped your ass, boy.
Hello? Tripping? With audio?
So Oliver
I don't know
comes
what
in to
just
save
happened with the
Mark.
audio.
And man, I'm
He
not
shoulda-
gonna lie to y'all. This part right here is why Conquest needs to be put on a watch list.
Yeah, and like I get Oliver, like he young, he want to get a taste of that of fighting because he got that Viltrumite blood in him. But you gotta understand and know when you know enough is enough. You gotta understand like if there's somebody stronger than you by like multiple levels, it's nothing wrong to bow down, bro. Cause like, but Mark, I want to help you. I want to fight too, bro. This is a level 10 boss, bro. You're not ready. Now, Oliver, before he was doing good. He was putting in work. I think he had clapped one of the clones, the little monster twins or whatever. But Conquest, nah.
He tells Oliver,
He should have stayed home.
Welcome back, little purple squirt. I'm gonna
When he did
split you in
this?
half and eat your heart out. So he slaps Mark and gives Oliver a
Disrespectful.
And my lord, when Oliver got up, he started puking blood and his teeth was falling out. All them damn teeth. That boy about to get a payday from
Show
the
was
tooth fairy.
like
Then he pulls
nasty
his
too.
head, lifts him over him and starts stretching his body. And he's yapping to him like
A boppet. He literally got turned into a half Viltrumite bopper, bro. Like this. And if he really wanted, I feel like he could have really just went fast and just toyed with him like it's some food, bro. He ain't have to do Oliver like this, man. I really thought Oliver was about to get clapped. I'm like, dang, I like Oliver. That's my guy. That's little bro.
Purple squirt? I bet it feels amazing. I wonder what blood type you are. Personally, O-type tastes the best. But Mark finally saves all.
Saying that to a kid is kind of crazy, though.
But dear Lord, y'all already know what we about to do. Hit that nigga with attempted murder with child abuse on the side.
Yeah.
Yo, he almost ripped this kid in half. But man, oh man, it's time for this man's nastiest act.
Oh yeah. Wrong, bro.
So we already know that Mark is pretty familiar with being a human meat.
Nah, but this one different.
This time,
This is
I ain't
different.
even gonna sugarcoat it. In my opinion, this is way worse than the train. So Conquest starts
Facts.
dragging Mark to a beach, and before tragedy strikes, you just
They didn't even
see
get a
this
chance
girl.
to
She could
think.
only react for a split second. Conquest
Dead. Oh my goodness. They didn't even get a chance. Like I feel bad.
through the city and ramming people with Mark's body in a straight line. The nigga was moving.
Do you know how fast you gotta be to just have somebody to split somebody open with just like they face in their head? You gotta move in at crazy speed, bro. Light speed, sonic speed, reverse flash type speed, bro.
so fast he was just breaking people's bodies. And, oh my
Even the
God,
kid,
that
his
poor
arm at least.
kid. Mama was probably just walking him to school, and now he ain't got an arm.
Kid should have been dead,
Mama is
honestly.
roadkill, and he just continued to drag him through the city. Oh Lord, mass murder,
Jeez.
terrorism. Hit him with every charge in the book, dog. Like,
Without even thinking about it.
why? This was so unnecessary. You didn't have to do this. And
Yeah.
who knows how many bodies that is? I'm not doing the math for this one. Uncountable. So after this man just committed a literal terror attack, Eve ends up showing up to help her Pookie Bear. And you could just see the look on
I
Mark's
fuck with
face,
Eve
man.
too. I love Eve.
Oh, shorty out of all the times, why now? And then here go this nigga Conquest looking at her like, well, salutations, fine shit. Oh, you look delicious. Well, Mark came in and tackled him.
Are you too old, huh?
Yes, away from her, nigga. Conquest headbutts Mark and shatters this man's leg. Bone popping out and everything. Your season is over. So the only person standing in this man's
Man
way
down,
now
bro.
was Eve. And I ain't gonna lie, Eve
was nice, yeah.
in. She honestly gave this man a better fight than Mark. She made a whole little iron.
Which surprised me, too.
Started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air, making a big ass hammer, slamming that nigga.
Yeah.
Let me give you one more.
Before the fight, I didn't know Eve was really like that.
She was comboing this nigga. Mark looking like, damn, maybe I am sorry as hell. Look at her, put a fishbowl on this.
And the
nigga.
fact that Eve did better than Mark, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like that's like that shouldn't even been a thing with Mark being a Viltrumite, bro. You supposed to be tapping in, bro.
His head, then hit him with a slam some spike balls into his
How you
ass.
let
Bitch,
Eve
she just started
outplay you?
throwing axes at the
Respectful,
nigga,
respectful.
spears at the nigga, crushing
I like
him with
you.
a wall. She was mashing every button on the controller. But unfortunately for Eve, when she threw her last spear, Conquest finally blocked. And Eve was negative as hell. He sideswipes her. Then he sideswipes her again. Then he grabs her, rips the helmet off of her, rips the armor off. And man,
Tell it crazy.
he shurikens the flesh off the bitch. Then he drove his hand through her face.
Bro. Messed her face up
Eve
so
was done
bad.
cooked.
Like
half her face is broke and her intestines are literally falling out.
literally turned Eve into Two-Face off of freaking out of DC. Like the female Two-Face, bro. I saw that. I was like, dang, not Eve. Eve looked too good for you to be messing her face up like that, bro. You should have did that to a nigga, not Eve.
Oh, this was just brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga licked her blood and said, ooh, delicious.
Nigga turned on.
O-type. So Mark, with the Kochi Rage boost, went up to Conquest and actually shattered his gauntlet while shattering his hand as well. So Mark finally decided to lock in after the husband was on life support. And look at this, bro. Conquest started
That's
bear
not
hugging this
fire.
man just for Mark to bite the flesh off of this man. Bro is turned feral. But the end of this
Bro,
was just
use
crazy.
that Kaioken, bro.
Mark with a combo and plants him on the ground. And he gets up in his ear and says,
I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. They think that I'm a freaky ass nigga.
You are.
They didn't even give me a name. I only have a purpose. Conquest. I'm suffering from my own success, nigga.
so after Conquest shared his deepest insecurities to Mark, he starts choking the life out of him. And it's
Yeah.
about to end early, but resurrected
Yeah,
Eve
bro,
with the
bro's
power
weird.
of, shit, I don't know. It's that nigga with a love beam, and she fried this old nigga till his ass was butt booty naked. And from this point, it was over. Mark started playing God of War and started spamming
And
circle,
still-
circle.
Even with Eve opening up the 8 gate like Mike got, the ultimate trump card, he's still barely holding on, bro. Conquest is strong as hell. Cause I think she explained how she had like a limiter on her to where she couldn't use all of her powers if it was only could use it during a life or death situation. Even then, bro, barely holding on by a string.
Circle. Bro started headbutting this man.
I gotta work.
Finally putting an
That's
end
funny.
to this senior citizen's reign of terror. Or so we thought. Because after the fight, this dumbass buffoon, Cecil, decided to keep him alive. And man, buddy, how do you think this is gonna go when he wakes up? You know what? I don't even need an explanation. You know exactly what the f is gonna happen.
I mean,
Conquest trial. And ladies and
I
gentlemen,
low-key
this is
like
our final spreadsheet.
Cecil
This
keeping
man
him.
Did all of this in one special exhibit. Easiest roundtable win of all time.
Dang, this was kinda short.
questions need to be asked.
Dang.
Well, that's it. So hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I should see y'all next weekend if everything goes well. But until then,
all right, that's the trial of Conquest. Yeah, like I said, Eve surprised me. I didn't think she was gonna do as good, especially because when Eve came out, I'm like, bro, oh man, if Mark couldn't do it right, Eve about to get clapped. And then when he turned her to Two-Face and split her open and went through her stomach, I'm like, yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. I don't know how the plot armor gonna change. I don't know how the plot armor gonna come in clutch, but GG. She locked in. End up getting him out the way. And I'm not mad with Cecil keeping him because if I remember correctly, Cecil had this thing, some sort of like mind control MK Ultra thing where the old villains he would turn into soldiers, and that was what Mark was getting mad at Cecil. He was like, bro, they was just villains. You turn them to soldiers to use for your own good. And I'm not mad. Like I said, I wasn't really mad at Cecil because it's like if he can repurpose them to add extra firepower for the team, that's good. What's the issue? I don't think it's that big of a deal. I understand, like, yo, like these people almost just killed me. I get that, but like if you can like control their mind and reform them and make them good, so they can help us against the other big threats that's out in the galaxy, what's the problem? So if he can somehow manage to tame freaking Conquest like it's a Minecraft mob, cool. That's less work on the heroes. To me, that makes sense to me. That's less work. But y'all should definitely check it out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.